Yo, I'm T-Bone Kelly, and I'm a Skankster. I'm cruising down the street. I run into a good friend of mine, Ben Lepard, also known as Lips Lepard. He asked me as I'm walking to the bar, hey Ted, you want to join a band? Turns out 2 days earlier I just bought a horn, and I'm a little intoxicated at the time, and I'm like, sure, I'll join your band, woo, kind of keep rolling down the street, give him a high five, I'm on my way, do my thing that night. Next morning I get a phone call, and that evening we're doing a rehearsal with the Skanksters. Paul's there, Boone's there, our old bass player Chris is there. And we're doing a photo shoot. We're wearing hats and ties and making a sign. And 8 years later, here we are. I love Ben. Good friend of mine. Ben Lips Lepard. I've known him since the 8th grade. We were in marching band together. Try and forget about that sometimes. But we're grown-ups now. In the past, right? I love Paul Miller. He's an import, he's from Britain, but we love him. Why do we love him? I'm not sure. Maybe it's his accent. I was telling you they're like family. These guys are like family to me for sure. Boone, he's like the dad, maybe the uncle, kind of like the frivolous, energetic, party-hardy, immature sometimes, horny uncle. And that's why we love him. Cornelius, he's just a prodigy. I mean, we're blessed to have him in the group. What he brings to the stage is, you can't find that if you're looking for it. He just happened, timing was right, and Ben joined the band, and it's really been taken off ever since. Oh, it's kind of a little kinky, isn't it? Oh man, I've been climbing since 6th grade, so God, I'm not going to put any numbers out there, but I've been climbing for a long time. And funny thing about climbing, I started trombone and music before that. So music, I've been doing for longer. I'm not going to throw any numbers out there, but I've been doing music for a long time too. Pretty experienced. I love both of them, more than anything else. The ultimate road trip for me would be a road tour and a climbing tour, So. Looks like we're going to Kentucky. So I went ahead and got a ticket. Good deal. Couldn't pass it up. And I'm going to be leaving in about 5 days. Been training a lot so that I can really have a good time out there and be physically fit the way I like to be, when I go on a trip. Oh, just training. Trying to be the best climber ever, / trombone player ever. I like to just book my tickets, plan my trip out. That way when I tell the guys it's all done, there's no questions like, hey, are you going to go on the trip or not? I'm going on the trip. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it sucks, man. Paul's pissed because I'm going to go to Kentucky and miss a bunch of shows.
Well, my name's Paul Miller. I'm the lead singer with the Skanksters. We had a couple of shows, so I just kind of cut the cord. It was a bit harsh and sudden.
So, Shoes, what do you think about going to Kentucky? Oh, I think it's pretty sweet. What do you think about Paul, huh? What do you think about Paul, Shoes? Oh, I'm Paul Miller, and I think I'm just so cool, and I'm better than everybody, and the Skanksters are the priority, aren't they? And so I don't want anyone to take it personal, I'm not doing it to hurt anybody's feelings. I'm doing it for myself, and I think it'll make the group stronger when I come back. It's kind of like any relationship. You take a little bit of time apart, and you come back, and either it doesn't work or you're way stronger. And I'm hoping it'll work. I'm not gonna dance. There's not much that I can say. Gonna listen to the groove and make it go away.
Think about time, know what we're gonna say. Listen to the groove, I'm on my way.